Cunupia had their unbeaten run snapped last Sunday against Police at the St. James Barracks, but were favoured to get back on track against Moruga FC. Despite several changes, Moruga looked up to the challenge and pushed their more fancied opponents in the early stages of their match. But a lapse in concentration opened the door for Cunupia. A quick throw gave Atiba Charles some room, and he found their top scorer, Kevon Showtime Woodley, unmarked and on spot to slot home in the 39th minute. Moruga kept up their rhythm and held on to the half-time, trailing by the lone first-half strike. They would have felt hard done by how Cunupia doubled their advantage in the second half. In the 54th, Woodley showed his control and then saw his attempted cross handled by Moruga's Rodney Young. He took the ball to the spot and got his sixth of the tournament, despite the best effort of Moruga goalkeeper Kadeem Duncan. 2-0 is how that ended. Moruga still in search of points, while Cunupia sit in third, tied on points with Police and one adrift of the leaders, La Hoqueta Rangers. The second match in Arima pitted the defence force against AC Port of Spain. The Army team, with several national players in their ranks, was held by Deportivo Point Fortin last week and needed to distinguish themselves against a hardy AC Port of Spain team that hadn't been beaten so far. In 3 first-half minutes, the defence force had the advantage. In the 18th, TNT senior winger Rion Moore glided down the left flank and tucked in the opening goal. Then, in the 21st, Jamil Boatswain made it 2-0. Excellent running from Jamil Carter, who was unselfish enough to pick out the forward after his initial attempt had been smothered. The Ascension Tournament comeback kings had their say before the interval. Sidel McLean made life difficult for his defender and drew the penalty.
And that's a penalty.
Che Benny stepped up and dispatched it expertly as the teams went into the break with a score at 2-1 in the Army's favour. Those were the only goals the match would produce, and after a cagey second period, the defence force walked away with all 3 points. They now sit fourth on the table on 8 points. AC Port of Spain are 8 on 3. Wayne Cunningham, TTT Sport.